Hi, so welcome to Basement Door live. We've got Luke Sitaraman here, and yeah, we met. Must have been last year. Was it last year at that fair thing we did? And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and you were sort of like then you sort of engaged with us, and then we started to build a sort of relationship up about whether you were going to play and have a band and all that sort of stuff. And then I think you were sort of how close did you get for doing that? Like getting the band together and to performing with us or anywhere actually.
So close. We did one gig with our school because we started as obviously schoolmates and doing clubs and stuff. And days after schools closed and we went into lockdown, so it was pretty unfortunate how it
Oh
all turned out.
wow, yeah. So I guess what have you been doing since the lockdown then? Because obviously you can't get your band out there live. But what have you been doing?
So we've all been collaborating, trying to make some recordings and demos of what we have, and had some very unsuccessful Zoom rehearsals and that kind of stuff, and just been trying to build up, I guess, more following and getting some music out there. And since we all have so much time, it's good to get some recording done.
Good, yeah, yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Um, so we're going to play. We're going to see you. You've recorded four live shows four live songs for us, which we're going to go into. And the first of which is called Silver Moon. So do you want to tell us a little bit about this first song, Silver Moon? What it's, how who wrote it, how it was written, and what the song's about, maybe?
So I wrote it. This is actually the first song I wrote in kind of my streak of writing on an acoustic guitar on my own, and I was listening to loads of like Jeff Buckley and that kind of stuff, and it was really inspiring. And also, obviously, with the lockdown having just started, it was quite stressful. So I say I want to embody kind of a sense of like madness in that song, and some of the lyrics are quite nonsensical, and I think the music is meant to be more of like a soundscape than an actual than a song, and
Okay.
it feels quite kind of surreal. Hopefully, is what I was going for with it.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So what's the instruments played that we're going to see in a minute? Probably just that's a silly question. We're going to see what you play in a minute, hopefully on the live sort of bit. Um, and then we're going to go on to a song after that. So let's go and listen to Silver Moon and see you perform with Silver Moon, and then we'll come back in a second. Yeah.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. All the eyes are watching me through the shadows of my dreams, and I lose control, and I feel it all the walls are closing in. I know that we can't win, because at night I'm at my best. Can't fly, I can't rest. The words in the sky all read the same. Loves the heat, hates the fame, and I lose it all. Just sigh and move on. Silver moon reached your home, seeking a life purple dawn. They cry out for help. The light on the shelf. said that everyone would go to flames. They never said the love you played was all a game. They never said that everything was all the same. They fear what they pursue, and I've nothing to lose. All of them assume the things that I can do. I can see the silver moon. Can you see it too? I want to stay with you, but I have to see this through. I have to see this through.
Okay, so that was Silver Moon, which was nice. We're now going to go on and listen to another one we're going to do. But before we do that, we're going to ask you a question. It's a silly question because we like asking silly questions. So if you had a pet snail, what would you call it?
Call it X minus 12.
X minus 12. Okay. Because
I meant to copy the name of Elon Musk's kid as a joke. That didn't go as well.
Okay, cool. Okay, so X minus 12. Okay, we'll do that then, and then yeah, there's a whole thing behind this snail question. So every band has asked that question, and they all give different answers. So we got some fantastic answers. That's probably the strangest one we've had, but it's cool. Okay, so your next the next song we're going to see you playing is called October. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what October's about?
So I wrote this really recently. I wrote it I think about a week ago. It's I can't really say much. It's about a park, and it's just somewhere where I felt quite like peaceful. So obviously I don't go there as much now, but hopefully I can start going back again.
Yeah. Okay, that's quite cool. Okay, well, let's go and listen to October then, and then we'll come back after that and we'll do a little bit more with you. All right?
Yeah, perfect. Another October morning, the field is all bare, just you and me there. I see the trees all falling, the winter outcome. They said it's not fun, sitting there on the grass, watching the world walk past. Don't say anything, keep to myself, listen to the endless tales. A white dove struggles in the sun. Lay me down, the broken one. Another October morning, I said it's alright. Here comes the old night, the endless war I must wage. I guess I'll stop now, it's getting old now. Walking all by myself, listening to the endless tales. take. I don't wanna find that way. The white dove struggles in the sun. Lay me down, the broken one. A resting place is always a product of the life you lived. The colors all surround me. The open door is what you give. The white dove struggles in the sun. Lay me down, the broken one. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. So that was October. We've got two more songs to go, but let's find out a little bit more about you, Luke. So, any brothers and sisters?
I have a sister who's 4 years younger than me.
Okay, and you are how old?
I am 16.
16. Okay. And we're not going to ask you where you live and all that exactly, but you know you're a London-based artist, yeah? Southwest London. Can we say that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Keep it there. We don't want people knocking on your door going, I want to see Luke. Set up some stalkers for you. So yeah, and what are apart from music, what do you like doing? Have you got any other hobbies like, you know, you sports or anything like that?
I think I rode for a couple of years, and that was really great. And
That's okay. So when you say you rode for a couple of years, you didn't row for straight couple of years. I'm taking it you didn't row for a couple of years. You'd end up in America or something if you kept on rowing for 2 years, wouldn't you? But
no, I rode for I rode for 4 years when I was 12, I think.
oh, that was a local rowing club, was it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yes, it's one I've been out on boats quite. I prefer engines now at my age. Like anything with an engine is better for me than pedaling or sort of like anything like that. You know, so it's much
Yeah.
easier. Okay, so let's go and listen to Cult of Personality. That's your next song that we're going to hear you play and see you play. Is there anything interesting that we want to know about this one? You want to open it up a little bit for us?
So it's quite a strange song, kind of like Silver Moon. It's quite, I think at some parts the lyrics are quite abstract, and in some parts the lyrics are quite quite straightforward, and you need to kind of pick them out, I guess.
Mm,
And obviously it's a bit more. I based it off of a riff that one of my friends wrote in September, and I think for months, most people I know had a go at it, trying to make something out of it, and it took ages. And then one day it just clicked, and it was actually really nice.
wow. Just one of those riffs that sort of like hangs around. The riff on its own is good, but people trying to put things into it and put around it's hard, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta kind of you have to build it build it out properly, and then I guess it just kind of came to me one day. I was lucky.
Okay. All right, let's go and have a look at you playing Cult of Personality. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about your final song then. And then we've got some more stuff to talk about, which is quite exciting as well. So let's go and listen to this Cult of Personality.
Wanted you to stay. I told you yesterday. I don't wanna play a game. It feels all the same. The ripened spell never tell the moon. Live in hell where they belong, it's true. Rise at night, they say, they gather up to pray. They look up at the sky, they cannot see the light. The Father's done, could never leave the Son. The fame they crave, the games you always play. Cannot find you in the middle of it all. The living axe is the hammer to fall. The tunnels inside the catacombs they crawl. I never learned. Cult of personality, they could never let me breathe. Cut you up, you cannot leave. All you live is all you see.
Okay, cool. That was so yeah, we're getting through your song. Really nice. Let's give you a couple more questions. So first question we're going to ask you is a bucket list person to play with. So who in the even in past history, people that are sadly gone now, who would your bucket list person be to play with on stage, live on stage?
I think it would probably be Jimi Hendrix, just because like I really love all his songs. He's a really good guitarist, and if when I've watched videos of him obviously playing when he was around, and it looks so effortless, and it's really
Yeah,
amazing. Obviously, like his kind of music is the basis of so much stuff that we listen to now.
true. Yeah, I think saying Jimi Hendrix is a good guitarist is quite an understatement, Luke. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Uh,
Yeah, he's absolutely awesome. Okay, so if you describe your music, let's do both of these actually and bring in something else about you as well. So your music, Luke, as your solo stuff, if it was a food, what sort of food would it be?
Ooh, I think it would be something slightly strange that not a lot of people, okay, that some people may not like, but I
Okay.
think the people who like it and the people who understand it would like it, I think.
So, what would that be like? A curry or a burger, or I mean, and where you're talking about that food, or what sort of food would it be? Sort of like a something you find in Lebanon or something like that, or
Probably like a curry, kind of, but like a really spicy one.
a really spicy curry? Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. And then bringing this in, so we're going to talk about this in a little while. Is the same question, but as the theatre band, which you're part of the theatre band. So it's like, um, which we're hoping that theatre are going to play with us as well. So what that sort of music that theatre play, what sort of food would that be?
Mm. Probably like those blue sweets you can get at the corner store because they're quite exciting and have loads of sugar in it.
Okay.
we, like, we like to think we get people excited when we play because we're quite loud and.
The blue sweets at the corner shop. Brilliant. Okay, I love that. It's great. Okay, so we're going to listen to your last song now. It's called Ashes, and we're going to watch you performing that, and then we're going to come back and we're going to sort of finish off with a little bit more about you and theatre, because we want to hear a little bit more about theatre and what they're doing as well and what you're going to do with us. Okay, so let's go and listen to Ashes.
Saw her on the sidewalk, the roses in her hair. Another fatal outcome, they never seem to care. I watched them all walk past her, all they did was stare. We laughed all through the evening, broke me from despair. The dark and purple lightning sifted through the air. The ashes of my love, I'll just leave them there. I cannot see it and I wish I could say the same. A new reaction to the chaos inside my brain. Another reckoning, the ashes I leave and pray. I thought I saw it yesterday. Told her that I loved her, never felt this way. Asked if it was all true. The rising tides I pray, awoken sleeping so I could never tell. I cannot see it and I wish I could say the same. A new reaction to the chaos inside my brain. Another reckoning, the ashes I leave and pray. I thought I saw it yesterday. The ashes on the wall never seem to fall. I could never tell the heaven or the hell. I cannot see it and I wish I could say the same. A new reaction to the chaos inside my brain. Another reckoning, the ashes I leave and pray. They always told me things would never stay the same. I cannot see it and I wish I could say the same. A new reaction to the chaos inside my brain. Another reckoning, the ashes I leave and pray. Thought I saw it yesterday.
Okay, that's nice, Luke. So that's your 4 songs. Very nice to sort of like hear and see you playing. Um, Now, what's your solo plans for the future? You just while we're in lockdown and however long that's going to last, are you going to keep on writing furiously away, knocking out song after song after song, or are you going to sort of have rest?
So at the moment, I have 2 songs on Spotify, one of which just came out today. So everyone should go and listen to that, hopefully after this. The
Okay,
first one,
what's that called then?
the first one's called Rain, and then the second one's called Mines.
Okay, cool.
I've had really nice reception towards Rain. Everyone's been really, really nice, and they've said they liked it. So hopefully, those of you who haven't listened to it would go and check it out.
Good. And where can they listen to that? That's on Spotify.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, all over the place. Yeah,
And you
Spotify,
can find me
SoundCloud, everywhere. Okay, brilliant. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Instagram us that and everything, unless we've already done it, and we'll promote that as well. I think we'll put that on our Instagram as well. Cool. So that's a couple of singles that you're doing. This is you, yeah.
Yeah, this is me.
Okay.
And then I guess for the rest of it, I'm trying to put together either an album or an EP, depending on progress, I guess. And it's kind of 4 songs with kind of alternate, like Jeff Buckley stuff, like I was talking about earlier, and then also like some jazz-ish influences.
Nice.
Depending
Okay.
I'm listening to quite a lot of at the moment.
Who are you listening to?
I'm listening to quite a lot. Yeah, so Jeff Buckley, the guy, Oscar Peterson.
Oh wow, yeah.
Jamie Cullum, he's really
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that kind of stuff is really sick, and actually goes quite well together. I think depends. That might just be me, but
no, that's good. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, it's quite cool. Yeah, we used to actually have at the Basement Door. We used to have a Thursday night jazz club, which had some amazing jazz players in it. It was really cool, including Tim Whitehead, who's an old friend of mine, and basically he's one of Europe's best saxophonists. And also, if you're doing any music exams, he's probably written them. So it's like, so if you've done any music exams, Tim lives in Ham. He's probably written them for you. So yeah, for the school board and that. So yeah, but amazing to see him playing and several others at the jazz thing as well. But we don't do it anymore, unfortunately, because it's costly to hire venues to put those shows on. But there we go. We might bring it back one day. Bit of jazz, be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's think about theatre, the band Theatre, which is your band or a little band you're in.
So we started a couple of years ago with school playing like small like covers and stuff. I think the first song we did was a Nirvana cover, and then the second song we did was also a Nirvana cover, and eventually we did do something else. But we played a lot of Nirvana in the beginning, and yeah, so we take a lot of influence from kind of indie, and then but I guess on the heavier side, I'd say with punk and that kind of stuff. I think we have a demo on SoundCloud, which we've been working on, and we have others on the way, hopefully. And yeah, it's really fun working with the guys. They're really great. It's really nice to have.
Who's in the band with you? Do you want to name some people in the band with you? I mean, first names probably if you want to just first names, and then we can see who they are later on.
So we have Constantine on drums. It's really fun. Also, he's really good at hitting the drums really hard, and so it's really nice to get the energy up. And Philip, who plays the bass, and is also really, really good. I think he plays bass with a pick actually, which I don't see a lot of anymore, but it just makes it more interesting. And
yeah,
then
I imagine that's quite a thumping sound, isn't it? Because like, I mean, you rely on when you're pulling the bass, it's like with your fingers. There's a sort of soft, deeper sound with the pick. I've heard picks bass before, but it's got more of a, I don't know what sort of sound you would say it is. It's more, I wouldn't say twangy. Would I say twangy? Would you say it's more twangy?
I think a bit more twangy, maybe a bit more like aggression to it, depending on how hard you like.
Yeah. I think twangy, aggressive twanginess. Yeah. Cool. Okay, that's the basis. And sorry, I interrupt you. So who else in the band?
And then I play on guitar and do singing for it.
Okay. So it's a 3-piece band.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, and we were hoping that you'd come down and play at the Basement Door before we all got. This is quite a
Yeah.
surprise, all this going on, you know. With the stuff that we had to cancel was ridiculous, but
So,
you know, it's going to be strange going back and doing it all again. But we're going to love it to bits, seeing people again. It's going to be
I
mental.
mean, we every other day we're saying the minute the practice place opens, we're going right back in there and we're going to keep practicing. We're
Gotta
really,
do it.
really excited to go. I mean,
Cool.
if anything, the lockdown period has reminded us of how much we love practicing and how much, how nice it is to have that every week.
Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? I think if you're in a band, you must miss each other to have that, you know, that playing together and stuff like that. You know, it's like, and to create those sounds and create your own sound and whatever. It's really important, I think. So yeah, but it will come, and you are young enough to sort of like, you know, have a break. It's almost like a gap year, isn't it? Sort of like when you, an enforced gap year, you know.
I have to teach myself an A-level course, so it's pretty fun.
It's cool. Okay, well, listen, Luke, it's been really fun talking to you. We're going to promote your stuff. Thank you for doing the live stuff tonight with us and everything, and we'll look out for your future singles being released, and also everyone keep your eye out for Theatre, the band, and we'll promote those as well and follow them on everything they've got, and then yeah, it'd be good. So yeah, thanks very much, Luke, and we'll speak to you soon. Okay, cheers,
Thank
buddy.
you so much for having me, Kev.